Alright, today I just received this really cool telephone that was made in Spain by Citesa. It's a Heraldo, but it was made for the CPTSA, Compañía Peruano Teléfonos S.A. for Peru. So this was definitely a export of the Heraldo. Note the black cords, and this one is in the cream color. This one happens to have the golden numbers instead of the newer black font, definitely a mid-century font. This is the Números Dorados, as they say. I believe it's from the year 1977. I actually have the cover loose, so we can take a look on the inside. It's got the number 9 type dial, so kind of has a similar sound to it too. Same concept. You just stick something in that little hole and turn it this way to take the number disc off. So there's that. Unfortunately, this phone has 2 cracks in the front, but that's all right. It gives the phone character. So give you a look at the sides here. Plastics, or I'm not sure. Notice they're not mouse holes like the Citesa Heraldos in Spain had. They might have either been cut out, or they were just, these plastics were made in South America, not in Spain. They look kind of imperfect, so it might have been something that the factories or whoever picks these plastics up for the cords. So it's definitely not a Spanish thing that they did. Spain Heraldos had the mouse holes and not the square cutouts. And they also mounted their cords in those little holes right there with a metal grommet. And these are obviously, fit through the plastics. But let's go ahead and take the cover off to give you a look on the inside. We'll set that to the side there. It's definitely a bit of an older network. The newer ones either had a plastic switch hook on the inside. The really new ones had a black switch hook with the slide-in type spade tips and not the screw terminals. They were the slide-ins. So this was probably like the first, I guess you would call it the first generation of the networks for the Heraldo telephones. So that's one interesting thing. It's got the concentric bell ringer, the type where the smaller bell is on the inside of the larger bell. And obviously they need to be adjusted. I think they adjust it this way so that the ringer wouldn't sound when a call came through. We probably didn't have a need for it. Look here, we have the 29th of October 1977. Definitely not 1971, I believe it's 1977. And that is the network, or the wiring diagram. And then we have this. All of the Citesa Heraldos, or any phone made in Spain for export, had the little chart here that showed the different languages for the colors for international subscribers or telephone systems for an easy understanding. So given that I have this phone opened up, I'm probably not going to have any photos of the insides at the end. Here's the dial. So yeah, this is going to be a very short video. Let me show you the inside of the handset. I had this open before, but I'm not sure it's going to let me open it now. Let me flip it this way. That way I have a bit of torque. Here's the, let's see, we got 1977, August We have Industria Brasileira on the bottom of the transmitter. It's very dirty. Let me put that back in. Probably cut this out. Okay, now to open this, flip it this way. This is an STC receiver. There's no markings on the sides. And this phone line cord has been pigtailed, so they cut the end off and put in a RJ11 jack on the end. So this part is original, and then they attached the flat cord at the end here for the line cord. So they didn't have to get rid of it. Only thing I would have done is I would probably one of those mounting blocks on it, so I could just plug an RJ11 port cord to it. So let me just attach these like so. Flip it this way. It goes in like that. And I'll show you the bottom of the phone too. Here's the bottom. There's a CPTSA, Compañía Peruana de Teléfonos S.A. And then we have this, con something. I think it's control, sorry. I thought it was something in Spanish that says control on it. But this was definitely used in Peru, given that sticker. I have yet to find out what the number card looks like. Either it could be just a blank piece of paper or cardstock, or this is the original number card and they just flipped it back so they wouldn't see the phone number. So I have yet to find that out. That's it for this video, and I will put a final checkout video soon. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.